너는 내 삶에 다시 뜬 햇빛 어린 시절 내 꿈.
Is this the beginning of the greatest musical revolution in K-pop history? Why is Bang Si-hyuk secretly preparing a hidden program for Jungkook's solo concert? Could this mysterious plan change the Golden McNay's global career forever and mark the biggest chapter in HYBE's legacy? Like, comment, and subscribe right now before you miss the most spine-chilling revelation in K-pop history, because what you will hear is not just a rumor, but a whisper carried through hidden corridors, a secret program locked away behind closed doors, and a plan so daring it could shake the very core of the global music stage. Bang Si-hyuk, the legendary founder of HYBE, the mastermind behind BTS, quietly moving again. But his silence is not emptiness. His silence is weight. His silence hides thunder. And within that silence, one question refuses to die. What is he preparing for Jungkook? Do you hear it? That faint echo from inside HYBE's headquarters. The muffled sound of a heavy door closing. The cautious murmur of staff, too afraid to speak too loudly when Jungkook's name is mentioned. They whisper that this is not just another solo performance. They whisper that it is a global secret project. Something designed not merely to entertain, but to rewrite history. Each rehearsal, each arrangement, each visual concept is said to be coded with deeper meaning. Nothing is random. Nothing is ordinary. And yet no one is allowed to know. Why so much secrecy? Why would Bang Si-hyuk personally lock himself away for hours with Jungkook, discussing details that not even HYBE's closest executives are allowed to touch? Could it be that this concert is not only about music, but also about truth? Could Jungkook be preparing to reveal something hidden in plain sight, woven into his songs, his movements, his silences? Fans are trembling with expectation. Some believe the concert will include never-before-seen technology, a performance beyond anything the industry has dared to attempt. Others claim that Jungkook's setlist is not just a collection of hits, but a carefully constructed map, each song a message, each lyric a confession, each harmony a door to the emotions he has long buried. Do you feel the chill in your chest as you imagine it? The sound of Jungkook's voice not only as melody, but as revelation. And Bang Si-hyuk, he remains unshakably silent. No interviews, no press leaks. When asked, he only smiles faintly, a smile that hides more than it shows. A smile that says, wait, the time has not come yet. But isn't silence also an answer? Isn't silence the loudest sound of all when a storm is about to break? Picture it. The lights go dark. A stadium full of tens of thousands holds its breath. Then a single sound emerges. Jungkook's voice. Will it be a love song? A cry of pain? A coded message to ARMY? Or could it be the greatest twist of all, a farewell? Or a promise of something bigger than BTS? Bigger than HYBE? Bigger than K-pop itself? Are you ready to hear it? Are you ready to face the truth hidden inside the sound? Because make no mistake, Bang Si-hyuk does not gamble small. When he calls this program HYBE's greatest plan in history, it means something colossal. Bigger than BTS's debut, bigger than their first stadium, bigger than their takeover of the American charts. Why Jungkook? Why now? Is it because he is the strongest symbol, the purest yet most mysterious piece of BTS's story? Or is it because there is a personal reason, a bond between Bang Si-hyuk and Jungkook that no outsider has ever truly understood? Every whisper makes ARMY's hearts race faster. They listen not with their eyes, but with their ears. They catch fragments, a half sentence from a staff member, the faintest note from a rehearsal room, the echo of Jungkook humming something never heard before. And every fragment adds up to one conclusion. Something enormous is coming. Will this concert be the beginning of a new era? Will Jungkook finally use his voice to reveal what has been hidden in his heart all along? Or will it become HYBE's ultimate declaration to the world that they still control the direction of the industry, that they can create a global event so massive that nothing else can compare? The whispers grow louder, though no one dares speak them directly. Something is coming. They murmur in hushed tones across online forums, in staff corridors, in late-night conversations between fans who cannot sleep. Something so massive, so secretive, that even HYBE employees can't piece it together. Yet everyone agrees on one thing. The center of it all is Jungkook. the youngest member of BTS, once introduced to the world as the Golden Maknae, has long carried a presence far beyond his years. His voice, that perfect balance of innocence and maturity, tenderness and power, has reached millions. But this time, the story is different. This time, the voice will not only sing, but speak. And what you will hear may not only be melodies, it may be a confession. Why did Bang Si-hyuk choose Jungkook for the biggest secret program in HYBE's history? Why not RM, the leader, with his eloquent storytelling? Why not Jimin, with his emotional magnetism? Or V with his soulful artistry? The answer lies not in logic, but in feeling. For years, Bang Si-hyuk has described Jungkook as the center, the one who holds the line between perfection and vulnerability. Could this concert be Bang's way of cementing Jungkook as more than an idol, as a phenomenon that no one can ever replicate? Flashbacks reveal the bond between Bang and Jungkook, the story of the young boy who almost joined another company, yet chose Big Hit because Bang Si-hyuk promised him freedom to grow. The boy who cried during training, overwhelmed by the weight of expectations, and the man who rose to carry stadiums on his shoulders. What if this concert is Bang Si-hyuk's way of keeping that old promise alive? A stage where Jungkook can finally show everything unfiltered, raw, and limitless. Fans are already chasing clues. They analyze Jungkook's recent silence, his avoidance of certain topics during lives, the way his eyes drift off when asked about future plans. They notice Bang Si-hyuk's absence from the spotlight, his refusal to comment on any projects, and they connect the dots. They're hiding something. Could it be that the program will not only be music, but a narrative, a story told in sound, light, and silence? One theory suggests that the concert will include songs never meant to be heard publicly, tracks Jungkook recorded during his darkest nights, when the pressure of fame crushed him most. Imagine hearing those unfiltered tracks for the first time in a stadium, with his voice trembling not from performance, but from memory. Would the world be ready to hear that kind of truth? Another theory dares to go further. What if the secret program is Jungkook's global declaration of independence? What if, through this concert, he claims his future not as part of a group, not as an idol, but as a full global artist who chooses his own path? Would Bang Si-hyuk risk HYBE's stability for such a revelation? Or is that exactly why this project is so closely guarded? Because it will shake not only ARMY, but the entire industry. The emotional weight is unbearable. ARMY waits not only for a concert, but for a moment of revelation. They know Jungkook is not the same boy who debuted in 2013. They hear it in his deeper voice, see it in his more guarded smile, feel it in his movements that now carry both strength and pain. If this concert truly is HYBE's biggest program, then it may not simply showcase Jungkook's brilliance. It may unlock his silence. And the thought of that, of hearing the real Jungkook, not the idol, not the brand, but the human being, makes fans tremble. Because when truth is finally spoken, it cannot be taken back. Picture the night of the concert. The stadium goes black. No light sticks, no visuals, just silence. Then, slowly, a single spotlight falls on Jungkook. He doesn't move. He doesn't sing. He just breathes. And in that breath, the entire world leans closer, terrified and desperate to hear what comes next. Will it be music? Or will it be truth? Is it possible that what Bang Si-hyuk is preparing is not just a concert, but a story written in music, in visuals, in Jungkook's every step? That's the lingering question that fans cannot erase from their minds. The weight of expectation is immense, but so is the thrill. And that is precisely what makes this unfolding mystery so intoxicating. Armies are beginning to believe that this isn't just entertainment, it's history being scripted before their very eyes. Consider the timing. Whispers claim that Bang Si-hyuk has been working on this project in silence for nearly 2 years, long before Jungkook even hinted at his solo ambitions. If that's true, then what fans are about to witness is a culmination of vision, strategy, and heart that has been quietly building beneath the surface. Could this be why Jungkook has been so careful, so deliberate, with his words and appearances lately? Every choice feels deliberate, as if each moment is a piece of a larger puzzle that only Bang and Jungkook truly understand. And what about the emotional stakes? ARMYs have followed Jungkook since his teenage years, watching him transform from the youngest member, the shy boy who often looked to his youngs for guidance, into a man who carries the weight of global attention.